Richard with ABC. I'm at the IHA, and we're looking at the EcoWasher. This is Julius Toth. He's the inventor, founder.
Eco-inventor.
Eco-inventor.
Thank you.
And so he's going to tell us a little more about how this works here. So I'm going to let him go.
Absolutely. And this is Cheryl, and Cheryl's never seen the EcoWasher before.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
She's just walking by. And I guess what I want to demonstrate for this video is value not understood is never appreciated nor invested in, right?
Right.
But once it is, and the value far exceeds the total investment, the investment is this much and the value is this much, it's an easy sale, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Because everyone's going to want it, right?
Agreed.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start right from the beginning. And Cheryl, have you heard of EcoWasher before?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Okay. When you read "never buy laundry detergent again," does that make you skeptical?
A little.
That's our.
How do my clothes get clean?
Absolutely. Okay. Now the first thing I want to just share with you is that EcoWasher is not new. EcoWasher has been used. This is hospital laundry technology now made available for home use. So hospitals have been using the technology I'm about to show you for over 2 decades all around the world. This is what they use. Also large resorts use this, etc. And when I'm done showing it to you, you're going to understand why. The main reason hospitals use the EcoWasher technology, or we're using hospital technology, is because it completely disinfects and sterilizes your clothes. Now what most people don't know is your petrotoxic laundry detergents actually, no, worse, they actually grow and breed bacteria. Now you know how you're going to know that to be true? Did you ever leave your clothes in your washing machine?
They smell really bad.
And then you open up and what do you smell?
Yep.
A swamp. The smell you're getting is wads of huge bacteria that has grown in your clothes. That doesn't happen here. Even speaking of odors, even a lot of your high efficiency washers, they stink. You actually have to buy a little can of stuff to put it in there and to kill the bacteria and germs.
Right.
You have no odors with this. It gets rid of all odors. Not just odors, but it's clean. It doesn't spread germs.
Right.
Okay? All right. The way the EcoWasher works, on the back of our retail display box, this box is actually a complete demonstration. Retailers love it because this box tells our whole story. It tells a story about the hospital grade technology. It shares what it specifically really benefits is for people with allergies, especially chemical skin allergies. Perfect for babies, perfect for hunters. It eliminates all the odor so the baby can't smell you coming to kill it. Perfect for families, and saves up to $700 a year by simply eliminating. Here's a technology that not only eliminates the cost of laundry detergent and all the ill health benefits it produces, but no more hot water. Hospitals don't use hot water because hot water actually ruins, it doesn't ruin them, it shortens the life, it degrades the life of all the fabrics. And of course, no fabric softeners. Do you know why you use fabric softeners? Because laundry detergents shred your laundry, shred your clothes.
Yes.
Have you ever emptied your lint trap and wonder where it all came from? That's your clothes being shredded with your laundry detergent. And look at what happens to colors. There's what been washed in your favorite chemical petro detergent, and there's one washed with the EcoWasher. Okay, now, you say, how in the world does it get clothes cleaner than toxic petrochemicals? Now let me just make a statement first of all. And I want to show you documentation for this because this is so hard to believe. People are going, does it really out-clean my toxic detergents? Yes. And the proof of the pudding is we produce with this machine a molecule called hydroxyl radical. Now, let me just read just a little bit here to you. This is the most powerful cleaning agent known to man. An OH radical is number 2 on the scale of the most powerful oxidizers in the universe. The only compound more powerful is fluoride gas, and it's highly toxic. You could never use it for something related to laundry. Therefore, hydroxyl radicals are the safest and most effective things to use at removing stains and odors and for killing bacteria and viruses. With a high dose of dissolved ozone is delivered to your wash wheel, you will eventually have 4 of the top oxidizers on the list. Hydroxyl radicals, atomic oxygen, ozone, and molecular oxygen will be present and active. This thing is amazing. We actually do one other thing with this technology than just ozone. Inside your unit itself, you have an ozone generator and you have a PCO, photocatalytic oxidizer. The combination of the two, once you hook it up to your washer, this is the process it goes through right here. At the end of the chain, you have hydroxyl radicals, which is AKA also known as nature's detergent. You can actually Google that, and that's what hydroxyl radicals are. It's 100% safe, no toxic chemicals. The carbon footprint is all this. Did you know there's over 55 billion gallons of this toxic garbage dumped into the earth from your laundry? So 55 billion, not million. You know what that equates to? Stand there and look at Niagara Falls for an hour, and you've only just begun. How much toxins are being dumped into our earth that kills the content of the soil. People with septic tanks, it kills a friendly flora in septic tanks. We encourage and grow friendly flora in septic tanks. Okay? So there's millions of people out there with septic tanks, and it's very expensive to get them fixed.
Right.
Okay? So let's continue on here. That's how it works. It produces the hydroxyl radical molecule, which is #1 on planet Earth. Now, the way this works with your washing machine is very simple. It's a simple 10-minute, one-time hookup. And you won't do anything for over 10 years after that. Now, you simply hook up a hose to your cold water line, shut off your hot water, you don't need it anymore. Then you hook up another hose that comes packed in the box to the outlet that fills up your wash wheel to the back of your washing machine. We have a template in here, put it up against there, and we even include 2 screws and a Phillips screwdriver. Screw it in, it clips right to it, plug it in, you're ready to go. Most people can do it in less than 10 minutes. And now you're ready. Now how does it work? Set your washing machine. It works 100% automatic with any washing machine. Top load, side loads, front load, whatever you want to do. Whatever's out there we work with it, including for laundry mats and a lot of your extended stay hotels. Every beauty salon has a washing machine. Every car dealership has a washing machine. Every dog groomer has a washing machine. There's hundreds and hundreds of millions of household washing machines out there this can retrofit and hook to right now. Is that awesome?
It is.
Talk about the business opportunity. It's absolutely huge. So what happens once you set it at your favorite setting? Hit go, and before it fills your wash wheel, it goes right through what we call a static mixer. And when it goes through the static mixer, it infuses the cold water with zillions of little scrubbing bubbles, and then it dumps it a fresh batch. This is like a miniature manufacturing plant to produce a molecule real similar. Have you heard of OxyClean?
Yes.
This is real similar to OxyClean, except it's on steroids.
Right.
And we're producing it, we're not having to buy anything.
Right.
The base to OxyClean is hydrogen peroxide. You can look their formula up online. That's why they're so great.
Bubbles like it does.
That's why bubbles like it does.
Yeah.
Imagine the bubbles. We're putting out over 800 ppm of ozone with this. The combination with the ozone and the PCO, which is photocatalytic oxidation, it's actually a space NASA certified technology they use to clean the air in the space shuttle. The combination of the two, when it goes through this process, your washer now is loaded with gazillions of little scrubbing bubbles. That's 100% natural, that lift the dirt out better than any of your petrochemical detergents. Your favorite detergent is typically, we're #1, you're typically at, I'm not going to name any, but you're typically at number 15 or 16. So what do you think is going to clean better? See, liars can figure, figures won't lie. We're #1, and you're at number 15 or 16. So which is better to clean with? #1, number 16. #1, number 16, #1, number 16, going one, right? There we go. Okay. So, to the lady in the black, Okay. All right. So once it's hooked up, you're ready to go. The savings is unbelievable.
Well, let me ask you, Julia.
Sure.
110?
Sure.
Is it, how do I plug it in? Is it 110?
110.
Okay.
Now, oh, I said it's not going to cost you anything to operate this. I lied. There is one cost to it, and it's going to cost you almost $1 a year in electric to operate that.
Okay.
Okay. So that's about it. We actually did the math. And when you start adding up, most people never sit down and figure anything out on what they spend. We're coming up with detergents, hot water, fabric softeners, up to or more, in many cases, of $700 a year. Now, the MAP price on this unit is $297. The life cycle, tested life cycle for this technology is 10 years or more. This is a solid state, compact, smart computer. It works and knows exactly what to do. There's nothing to service, there's nothing to add, there's no additives, there's no nothing.
So really in the first 6 months you've paid for the unit?
Absolutely. And in 10 years, your $297 just in these three items saved you $7,000.
Right.
What do you know that you can spend $297 other than a Vitamix? Vitamix lady. What do you know that is going to save you that much money for that tiny little itty-bitty investment? And you know what? We haven't even talked about your health, and we haven't even talked about the fact that your clothes will look new and last up to or more than twice as long. That's a huge savings, wouldn't you agree?
Agreed.
And it doesn't mess up your silkies and anything. There's no more static cling. This eliminates static cling. Your clothes will literally become soft. Okay? Isn't that good?
Very good.
All right. and so it just saves you a ton of money. Now, I'm going to talk about the most important thing, your health. I don't know how important your health is to you, but you know, I'm 87 years old and I still look good. That's because I don't use petrotoxic chemical detergents. Now I want to show you something. This is a big picture of the same thing I'm showing you. Okay, oh, this is our newspaper ad. Here. Look at that. See the toxic gunk left behind in your fabrics. This isn't a joke. This is serious. It's about your health. It's about your children's health. It's about your grandchildren's health. It's about your mom and dad. Children and older folks are the most susceptible to this toxic, slimy, stinky detergent gunk. And guess where this is left? In your fabrics. Oh, you wish it were only left in your drum. It's left in your drum too. Speaking of drums and washers, the number one reason washing machines wear out is the drum. It cakes up with all the detergents, and it messes up the drum wheel. Now, that's pretty disgusting, isn't it?
Agreed.
What we did in the test that I just showed you is we took clothes that were just laundered in a favorite toxic petrochemical detergent, and we threw them back in after we hooked up the EcoWasher. And this is a tiny fraction of the gunk and slime that came out of that washer. The bottle we used, and we only collected this much, the bottom of that clear bottle had this much gunk that came out of towels, your clothes. You know how your towels gunk up and always stink? They never really get fresh. Well, your towels will literally fluff up like leaven and bread. They'll smell wonderful. The odor's gone. One lady called us up and she says, I cannot believe this. My husband's bragging about what he just bought. So she went out and grabbed her horse's blanket, pulled it off the horse, stinky old blanket, threw it in, and she said, I couldn't smell one thing. Is that awesome?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a question from a health standpoint. If I took this vial right now and I opened it up with that gunky, stinky, slimy chemical, opened it up, and I dumped it on you, would you be okay with that?
No.
Your skin is the largest organ on your body.
Yes.
It's also as absorbent as a sponge. If you ever purchase like a spray for painkillers, instantly it works because it goes right into your bloodstream and it affects you. What do you think this is doing?
Toxins.
Toxins.
Yeah.
And where's it going?
Your bloodstream.
And when you put your sheets on at night, when you cover up your little grandbaby, when you're when your older mom and dad are there and they're putting stuff around them, there it is, constantly impregnating the human body with toxic chemical gunk. Is this disgusting or what?